Shorts weather is finally here, and I can't believe I've never made a video on my favorite golf shorts. You know, golf shorts are one of those things that often get overlooked, but I gotta tell you, you find a pair that fits you right, and it just makes you feel good. It makes you feel confident, and even better, if you can find a pair that you can wear both on the golf course and off, then you've essentially got something that you're living in all summer long, and I love that. So today, I'm gonna share with you my 5 favorite pairs. It's going to cover a range of styles, it's going to cover a range of needs, and it's going to cover a range of prices. So if you've been looking for that new pair of golf shorts that you're going to live in all golf season long, keep watching. Today's video is for you. Okay, first up, let's go with versatility. This is kind of a short that can do everything for you, and that is the all-day short from True Linkswear. So these shorts, they come in 6 different colorways that are all pretty neutral. It's got an 8.75-inch inseam, so it's not gonna be super long, but also not going to be super short. And what I love about these is you can pretty much do anything in them. They work great on the golf course, super breathable, super flexible, very comfortable. One side in the back does not have a zipper, and the other side of the pocket does have a zipper, so if you like that versatility, if you wanna put your wallet in there and make sure it doesn't get stolen or anything like that, you have the ability to do so. I've been finding myself wearing these all the time as the weather has gotten better in Portland, because I can wear these out to the park, I can wear these to a bar, I can wear these golfing, I can wear these out in the yard. I can wear them pretty much anywhere and they're going to be great. They don't look overly golfy and they don't look overly casual, and it can be hard to find that balance in a pair of golf shorts. One of the things I found that looks nice is instead of just using a traditional button, they use this painted button on all their pants, which I've found over time can sometimes start to wear off. Not a huge deal, but just something I've noticed. I will say the build quality and the construction on these isn't quite as good as what you're going to find on some of the other brands that we're going to talk about. At $95, they're not inexpensive, but you can use our coupon code listed below, and that's gonna drop them down to $80.75. And for me personally, I think that's a really good value for a pair of shorts that you can wear doing just about anything. So one of the things I love about True in particular is they've really adopted this all-day ethos. So it's stuff you can use both on the golf course and off. So not only does that end up being more sustainable, but it allows you to get more use out of your clothes, which makes it easier to feel good about spending the money. 2 quick things I want to note before we go any further. Most of the shorts on this list are going to be on the more expensive side. I'm at the point in my life where I've adopted the mindset buy nice or buy twice, as opposed to looking for the best cheap sales price on something that I may not love and may not fit me perfectly that I'm going to end up replacing in 6 months anyway. So take that for what it's worth. That being said, there is one budget option that I will have at the end of this video that I have seen for as low as $9. So if you're in the market for a pair of great budget shorts, keep watching. I'll have that for you in a little bit. The other thing I want to note is probably obvious. If you use any of the coupon codes, if you click any of the links below, I may get a commission for that. I honestly do not care whether or not you buy any of these or not. I just want to give you my honest opinions on my experience with all of these brands and the golf shorts that I personally wear that I like a lot. So do your own research, but if you do decide some of these are right for you, you can save a little bit of money by using those codes, as well as help out the channel and allow me to continue making videos like this. Okay, next up, we're going to talk about my personal favorite pair of golf shorts right now, and that are these, the G4 Everyday Shorts. From the moment I put these on, they just felt so good. So it has a very stretchy, very comfortable elastic waistband that fits really well. So if you're often in between sizing, or if you feel like you're gaining weight or losing weight, this kind of adapts to your body in a way that no matter what you're doing, it feels really comfortable. There's also subtle G4 logos on the inside that isn't rubberized like you will find on some shorts, but it's just enough added texture to help keep your shirt tucked in, which I love and is great for the golf course. For sizing, these come with an 8-inch inseam, which for me is perfect. It kind of gives you that slightly short mid-thigh tailored look that I think looks really nice. I might go a little bit longer if I'm going out around town on a regular basis, but 8 inches is a pretty good number if you like that modern fit and you like to show off your legs a little bit. Not that I like to show off my legs, but this just feels about right. One thing I think G4 does really well is paying attention to the little details. Like that logo on the waistband I talked about, they also do a really good job with colors. So on this, you've got basically navy blue shorts, but then you just have this one pink zipper pull on the back that I think looks really nice, just adds a pop of color, makes things look a little bit modern, and is something that G4 does uniquely well. So for me personally, these shorts are definitely my current favorite to golf in. If I'm going to a nicer outing or someplace in the summer where I need to wear some nicer shorts, these absolutely fit the bill. They truly are something you can use every day. But honestly, across the board, I can't say enough good things about these shorts. I love putting them on. I love wearing them. I love the fabric. They're easy to golf in, easy to move in. They breathe well. They're just great. They're also pretty expensive, $155, but you can use our coupon code, which is listed below. It's gonna knock another 10% off. It's gonna drop it to under $140, which again, that's still a lot of money for a pair of shorts, but in my opinion, these shorts are worth it. These are going to be the ones I'm going to be wearing the most on the golf course this summer. Now, sticking with G4 for a second, they also have another pair of shorts that are fantastic and serve a slightly different purpose. So these are the Maverick shorts. And the first time I reviewed the Maverick shorts like 5+ years ago, they were great, but the material felt slightly different and they had these odd racing stripes on the pockets that I just personally didn't love. These, on the other hand, are excellent. I love the fact they give you two options of 8 inches or 10 inches for the inseam. Like I said, I personally like 8 inches, but if you like a short that is a little bit longer, these are a great option for that. The waistband is definitely not as stretchy as what you're going to find with the everyday short, so it definitely feels like more of a high-end performance kind of khaki short, but because of that, they also do have this nice tailored feel. So again, similar to the everyday short, if you were looking for a nice, well-tailored pair of shorts to wear to a nice summer function, these absolutely are great for that. And in some ways, I feel like these might even be a little bit better because they look slightly more traditional. They don't necessarily have as performance-oriented of look. I will say for me personally, after wearing a whole bunch of pairs of golf shorts, I do appreciate the ones that have a little bit of stretch to them. These do not. But again, because they don't have that stretch, they feel a little more tailored. They feel almost a little bit more high-end and maybe more appropriate for a summer function. That being said, both of these are excellent, and this one gives you a few more options in terms of sizing if you'd like something that's a little bit less short. These, the Maverick Hybrid, is G4's like main short. These are the most popular ones, so you're gonna have a whole bunch of different sizing options as well as a whole bunch of different color options. So if you're looking for some versatility, if you wanna mix it up, if you want something a little bit different, these are going to be a great pair of shorts. You can also use the discount code I mentioned below, that's linked below. It's gonna drop it from $125 down to $112.50, so definitely gonna save you a little bit of money over the everyday short, and honestly, most people aren't gonna notice the difference. Hey, real quick, are you getting some value out of this? Go hit the subscribe button. I do new videos once or twice a week where I talk about all of the coolest products in golf and I explore some of the best golf courses and best golf resorts in the world. So go do that and let's get back to the video. Thanks. Okay, next pair of shorts. We're gonna call these like the king of athleisure, and they are the Redvanly Hanover pull-on shorts. So these are my most worn shorts over the course of the last year or so. Redvanly, over the last couple years, really been leaning into the idea of pull-on pants, pull-on shorts, pull-on jeans. In one of my more recent videos, I talked about how much I love their pull-on jeans, and I heard from a whole bunch of you that said, those aren't golf clothes, those aren't golf related, we don't wanna hear about it. So that's fine. But these shorts are golf related, and they are excellent. So pull-on shorts sounds kind of weird. You've got a button, you've got a zipper, but there's no fly. The button doesn't come undone, so it's all for looks, and these things are so comfortable. Redvanly is really kind of going after kind of that Lululemon market. So if you're looking for Lululemon, but specifically oriented for golf, Redvanly is going to be your brand. One other big benefit of the Redvanly Hanover shorts is the fact they have so many different colorways, styles, patterns. No matter what you are looking for, if you're looking for mild and subdued, if you're looking to blend in, or if you want something that's going to be bright, bold, and stand out, you're going to be able to find it with the Redvanly Hanover. Redvanly is also going to have the shortest options of all these golf shorts, so they make these in a 7.5 inch inseam or a 9 inch inseam. I've got a pair of the 7.5s, and honestly, I can pull them off, they work, but they do get a little tight in the crotch. Sometimes they reveal a little more than you would like. So for me, I found the 9 inch to be perfect. Still maybe slightly longer than some of the other ones on this list, but they totally work great and are a really nice length. These, like all the shorts I've talked about, have a 4-way stretch, super breathable, super stretchy material. So when you wear these, they are extremely comfortable. The only other knock I would say I've got on these is they tend to wrinkle quite a bit. So if you take a lot of golf trips, you pack them in your bag and you're not a great packer, sometimes you can pull these out. They can be a little bit wrinkled. Usually those wrinkles release after you've been wearing them for a little bit, but it's just kind of one thing that I've noticed, that these tend to get a little more wrinkled than some of the other ones on the list. All right, and finally, our fifth option. This is for all of you that are more budget-minded. You just want a solid pair of golf shorts without having to spend a whole bunch of money, and that is going to be the Walter Hagen Performance PureFlex. So Walter Hagen is one of the in-house brands of Golf Galaxy, Dick's Sporting Goods. So because of that, you'll find that they're priced really reasonably, but then on top of that, they have some insane sales that are happening on a frequent basis. So these shorts have a straight leg, regular fit. They're going to feel slightly boxier as opposed to more of the tailored fit that you're going to find with some of these other brands, but that's honestly the case with most standard golf shorts and isn't necessarily a bad thing. A lot of people both appreciate and are looking for that look with their pair of golf pants. So these shorts come in over a dozen colorways. They have a 9 inch inseam, so a nice standard length, so you've got all sorts of options. And I mentioned one style of Walter Hagen shorts. They've got like half a dozen different styles of Walter Hagen shorts. So whether you're looking for something that is a little more tailored or does have a specific fit or is a certain colorway, you're going to be able to find it. But like I said, the best part are the prices. Most of these shorts retail for around $70, but often you can find them for a lot less, for like $35. And on top of that, they often do sales that are buy one, get one 50% off. They also have better clearance deals than what you're gonna find with some of these other more boutique brands. As an example, right now, I'm looking at a pair of shorts for $8.97 that retail for 75 bucks. So if you're really budget-minded and you're looking for a good deal, I would keep an eye on these Walter Hagen shorts. They look great. The build quality isn't going to be quite up to par as some of these other shorts. The material isn't going to feel quite as nice and soft and supple as some of these others. But if you're just looking for a really solid pair of golf shorts that's gonna fit well, be a good price, and have some nice colors, Walter Hagen is definitely one I would check out. With that, those are my picks for my favorite golf shorts out there. I know there are dozens of other brands. There are all kinds of golf shorts out there. I'm sure there are a lot of others that are great as well, but I'm only one person. I can only wear so many pairs of shorts. But of all the golf shorts I've tested, these are the ones that I keep coming back to and I keep wearing the most personally. So hopefully that helps you as you're trying to find the perfect pair of shorts for your needs. My name's Sean Ogle. I'm the founder of this thing here at Breaking 80, where we talk about cool golf products and cool golf courses. If you got some value out of this, maybe subscribe, drop a comment, leave a thumbs up, do all of those YouTube-y things. And if you're trying to figure out what to watch next, I would go watch this video where I talk about my favorite golf shoes to go along with your new pair of shorts. Hope you have an excellent day. We'll see you on the next video.